Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really like that. And if you're returning, how you doing? In today's video, I want to talk about skills and training. A checklist, another one that I made because I'm famous for those apparently. For skills and training that would be extremely valuable, not just right now, but also after an event were to happen. I do have a lot written down, but I'm sure I did miss quite a few. So please leave in the comment section if I did miss anything. Please write down what other skills and training would be valuable. Okay? Basic firearms and gunsmithing would be extremely valuable after an event. Food preserving and canning, which is what I love to do, honestly. Okay, it's going to be a way of life. It's a way of life right now. Can you imagine what it's going to be like after an event? Finding water and water purification. Being an electrician. Being a cook. Morse code. Being bilingual. Even sign language. I think is going to be extremely important. Being skillful in martial arts, animal husbandry, veterinarian, okay, how do you say a queen, like horses, a queen, okay, beekeeping, blacksmithing, woodworking, how to operate a ham radio, gardening, which I love to do, aquaponics, being a mechanic, hunting, fishing, trapping, tracking, preparing game, like if you're a hunter, or even if you're not a hunter, if you're, someone goes out and they hunt and they bring back a deer. Do you know how to prepare that game? I know I don't. So that's something that I want to learn. So, these are just things that, I wish I could learn, but I don't know anybody who could teach me, So, these are things that are really valuable. These skills and training is very valuable. Land navigation. How to forage herbs and plants, teachers, anyone in the medical field, hairdresser. I used to be a hairdresser. I went to school for it. Being a seamstress and being an historian. So, what are some skills and training do you have? Like I said, I used to be a hairdresser. I'm a gardener. I know how to cook. I know how to can and preserve food. I also know how to work on cars. Not like engine work or transmission work, but I know how to do like oil changes and things like that. You know what I mean? So, tune-ups. But what are some things that you know how to do? And what are some things that I'm missing from this list? Now, if you are skillful in these skills and training, would you be willing to take the time out to teach someone who is not trained in these areas? That's something that I think would be a good thing to do. Like I'm teaching my 10-year-old niece, Cariana, how to garden. And my 5-year-old, well, no, now he's 6. Ooh, he would be mad at me if I said he was 5. He just turned 6 over the weekend. Dominic, he loves when he comes over. He likes to go out in the garden and look and see what he can pick off and stuff like that. He's so darn cute. But he's too young still, I think, to, learn how to garden. But Cariana is learning. My sister-in-law, she's a nurse at an assisted living facility. So, she's very good with teaching about things like that. So she's teaching me about things. I'm teaching her about things. Would you be willing to teach and be hands-on with your skill set? Are you a teacher? I have teachers in my family. My sister Janine, she's a teacher. My soon-to-be daughter-in-law is a teacher. And Madison, my soon-to-be daughter-in-law, she actually works as a teacher at the University of Tennessee. She's a special needs teacher. So, there's so many things that we can learn from each other. Let's teach each other, because a lot of us can't afford to go to school. And sometimes the best way to learn is hands-on training, not reading from a book or a textbook or anything like that. So would you be willing to sit down and actually show someone how to do something and teach them and train them? So I think that's very important. Also, something that I forgot to add into another video that I just did the other day. Some personal items that I think that we should always have on hand, whether it's in our bug out bag or in a safe, a waterproof safe, a fireproof safe, okay, would be hard copies of personal data like our license, our passport, birth certificates, social security cards, things like that, marriage license, okay, any kind of financial records like of our bank accounts. Let's always, keep something, but obviously keep them in a very safe place so they're not accessible to somebody else, you know what I mean? Records of any kind of car titles or land deeds, things like that. These are the things that we have to, think ahead of time and make hard copies of them, because they might be in on the computer or anything, but you want to have a hard copy of it and keep it in a safe place. Or any legal documents, like it, especially like if you're power of attorney, like Sean and I are power of attorney for his mom, and that type of thing. So like if anything, God forbid, were to ever happen to her, we're power of attorney. Like we have all of her documents here as well as ours. Like we have all of her life insurance policies. We have all of the paperwork for her house. We have literally everything, and we have everything in our safe along with all of our stuff, and these are hard copies. You want to keep hard copies of everything. We even have hard copies of the death certificates of the people in our family, like Sean's dad, when his brothers, when they both passed away, things like that. You gotta have hard copies of things, because in an event, if something were to happen, you can't log on to the computer and say, oh, well, yeah, sure, here it is. It doesn't work like that anymore. So, and plus, who was it? Who was it that said it? Another YouTuber. Hang on. Prepper Nation. Love his channel, by the way. Go check him out. Prepper Nation. I believe it was him talking about something about a virus that's going to affect our internet. Something like that. I could swear it was him. But anyway, go check out his channel anyway. He's awesome. He really is. I mean, he's literally down to earth, and he will respond. If you ask him a question, he'll like you. Like the comment, he'll respond to you. He's just like me. He responds. He's not one of those, I'm all the way up here, you're down here, and you're just, he doesn't do that. He responds to everybody, okay? Whether even if it's just a like of your comment or he responds to your comment, he's just like me. He will respond to you. He's a very, very nice person. His name is John at Prepper Nation, but go check him out. But yeah, anyway, I believe it was him, something about a virus that's going to attack our internet. But anyway, but because of that, just the thought of something like that could even happen makes you want to have everything as a hard copy, put it in a safe place, in a fireproof, waterproof safe, because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? So just, get on the ball with that. All right. That's all for this video. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Stay safe. Keep prepping. If you need to get a hold of me, you know how to get a hold of me. Bye.